Welcome to musicmoveit.com. I am Torio, and today I want to discuss music industry scams. Thank you for joining me for this video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it. And also subscribe if you haven't yet. I do tons of videos on music, business, advice, tips, and things like that. Now, industry scams, they have been going on forever. And obviously, you should not fall for them. So let's talk about one that was happening probably around September 2020, even till now, somewhat, it's still going on. And that was where you would see a post on like Instagram from like a pretty well-known like hip-hop artist, and it would say, tag someone who spits fire, or tag someone who does this. I'm ready to work with people. Things like that. Let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, this one says tag a dope artist with less than 60k followers. Tag a dope artist. That's from Little Scrappy. Fat Joe was doing it. Tag an artist who spits crack. Another one. Tag an artist who's coming hard in 2021. See, it's still going on in 2021. Then the artist send you an email saying they got something going on. Like, this is from Jadakiss. Fat Joe, he says, I see you, brother. I'm working with the Block 365. That's the company that was hooking up with these major artists to get people. Even Scott Storch was doing it recently.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy,
like
Scott Storch.
2 weeks ago, I saw
I've been
this
seeing
one.
a lot of people out here who rap, produce, sing, and got talent. And I'm going to use my platform to help y'all out. So if you got talent, hit me in the DM and tag someone who's fire under this post. Let's work. You're going to be talking to me directly, so let's get it.
Now, the thing about it is, this company, like the Block 365, would go to these major artists and they'd work with them. They'd say, look, we want, if you go on your social media saying you're looking for like new artists or someone who's hot, someone this and that, and then the artist will contact you through your DMs. You contact them back saying you're working with us and we're going to put out a mixtape, and it costs like $650 or $700 to hold a spot on this mixtape that they're going to release. And the major artist kind of has something to do with it. When they really don't. The only thing they have to do with it is they're getting people to get slots on this mixtape that they're maybe hosting, if anything, or their pictures on the cover, or maybe they're going to put it on their SoundCloud or something like that. And of course, the company would give the artists a share of that $700 or $650 for each artist that signed up. Now, I guess technically it's not a total scam because the artist is getting something in return, but the thing that's so dicey about it is these mixtapes or whatever they were getting put on were worthless. So you'd get put on these mixtapes with probably 50 other tracks, and they would put them on websites that are not really even known. A lot of these mixtapes weren't even heard. They weren't get promoted hardcore. They'd put them on like a SoundCloud somewhere. And I read an article where they checked some of these SoundClouds where the mixtapes were put up on, and none of them had any more than like 100 listens. So they're basically signing up because of this major artist was kind of saying they want to work with you, so get on this mixtape with them type thing. And the mixtape would not really go anywhere. It was just BS for the most part. So you got to watch out for stuff like that. If you see anything like that, it seems like it's happening in hip-hop a lot more. I know there's other scams that happen across all genres, but that's one of them that was going on as of recent. Of course, there's other ones where there'll be people who claim they could get your song placed, or they could claim that they can get your song to this record executive or to this producer or this artist, but of course they want a fee for doing it. And they want to represent your music to try to get you placements or connections or whatever. This most likely is another scam, because if they're like an A&R and they're going to want you to pay them to listen to your music, that's a scam, because A&Rs are already paid to listen to your music. That's their job working with a record label. So they shouldn't be asking for more money. If it's not an A&R and it's just some guy who claims he has industry connects and things like that, then you got to watch out if they're asking you for money up front. You should never trust someone like that, because these types of people that claim they can put you under their wing and get you placements, get you a record deal, they will not ask for money up front. They always take money on the back end. They might want a percentage of your publishing or a percentage of what you make off of it or things like that. They will never ask for money up front. A lot of concert promoters do this. They have a show coming up and they have pay to perform slots open because a big artist might be coming to a club and they're like, all right, we need opening acts, but it's going to cost $500 to get in. A lot of these are scammy because, you know, you'll do the show and it might not be the audience that you want, or nothing really happens. Like you just get nowhere with it. Nobody bought your merch. Nobody did this. Nobody did that. It just depends. Something like that, it would have to be a humongous show with a major, major artist where you definitely know that you will get something out of it, like new fans or new something. But even then, you should not have to pay to perform at a show. You should be getting paid yourself. Or some artists just do it for free for the exposure. But you should never have to pay. So really, watch out for these types of scams. Watch out for the one I just showed you, the Tag a Dope Artist one. It's not worth it. You're not getting anything out of it. Now, I hope you liked this quick video. If you did, like I said, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, look down below in the description. There's tons of things that can help your music career. There's ebooks you can download. There's discounts on sites like DistroKid, Bandzoogle, TuneCore, Landr. So if you're looking for distribution for your next release, go down there, click the link. You'll get a percentage off usually your first release or your first year with them or whatever it says. Check all that stuff out. There's something down there that can help you out. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you next video.